top 10 biggest busts in NBA history is not who you think it is. In the NBA, some draft picks come with immense expectations but fail to deliver, often leaving fans and analysts surprised. This list highlights the top 10 biggest draft busts, focusing on players whose careers fell short of their anticipated potential. These selections reveal the unpredictable nature of the draft and the challenges of meeting high expect. Number 10. Moses Malone, 1976, Buffalo Braves. Although Moses Malone is a Hall of Famer and one of the greatest players in NBA history, his initial selection in the 1976 draft is often viewed as a missed opportunity. Drafted in the ABA, Malone's subsequent success in the NBA makes his early draft placement a subject of debate. His incredible career achievements highlight how initial draft perceptions can change drastically, making his story a unique case in the discussion of draft busts. Malone's career, while ultimately stellar, began with questions about his potential, and his rise to greatness adds a layer of complexity to the bust narrative. His success in the NBA, despite a challenging start, underscores the potential for overlooked talent to make a significant impact. Number 9. Selden, 2017, Sacramento Kings. Drafted in the second round in 2017, Selden was expected to make an impact as a potential sleeper pick. However, his career never took off as hoped, with limited opportunities and consistent struggles to secure a spot in the league. The high hopes surrounding his selection turned into a career marked by limited contributions and frequent moves between teams. Selden's inability to establish himself as a reliable contributor led to a lack of continuity in his career. His struggles to adapt and perform at a high level make him a notable example of how even second-round picks can sometimes fail to meet expectations. The unpredictability of player development is highlighted by Selden's challenging career trajectory. Number 8. Ricky Rubio, 2009, Minnesota Timberwolves. Ricky Rubio was widely regarded as one of the top international prospects when he was selected 5th overall in the 2009 NBA draft. Despite his impressive passing and court vision, Rubio's NBA career has been marked by inconsistency and injury. While he has had moments of brilliance, his overall impact has not lived up to the high expectations set by his draft position, leading to mixed evaluations of his career. Rubio's struggles to develop a consistent shooting game and his frequent injuries have limited his effectiveness. His career, characterized by a series of ups and downs, reflects the difficulties of transitioning from international play to the NBA. Despite his skills, Rubio's overall impact has been a topic of debate among analysts and fans. Number 7. LaMarcus Aldridge, 2006, Chicago Bulls. Although LaMarcus Aldridge had a successful NBA career, his selection as the second overall pick in 2006 is often viewed through the lens of missed opportunities. The Bulls, who selected Aldridge before trading him to the Portland Trail Blazers, passed up other future stars in that draft. Aldridge's career achievements are often overshadowed by the potential impact of players drafted after him. While Aldridge became a solid NBA player, the Bulls' decision to trade him away, combined with the success of those selected after him, highlights the draft's mixed legacy. His career, while impressive, is often scrutinized in the context of the talent that was available in his draft class. This draft decision remains a point of contention for the Bulls' management and fans. Number 6. Jimmer Fredette, 2011, Sacramento Kings. Jimmer Fredette was a highly touted player coming out of college, known for his exceptional scoring ability and range. However, his transition to the NBA was far from smooth as he struggled to adapt to the professional level. Despite a few notable performances, Fredette's inability to establish himself as a consistent contributor led to a career that failed to meet the hype surrounding his draft selection. His lack of defensive ability and difficulties fitting into various team systems further limited his success. Fredette's career highlights are overshadowed by his struggles to secure a lasting role in the NBA. His story is often viewed as a classic example of how college success does not always translate to professional greatness. Number 5. Quan Brown, 2001, Washington Wizards. Quan Brown was the first overall pick in the 2001 NBA draft, and his career is often cited as one of the biggest busts due to his underwhelming performance. Despite his impressive physical attributes and potential, Brown struggled with consistency and development throughout his time in the league. His career, marked by frequent trades and limited impact, stands as a cautionary tale of high expectations not being met. Brown's struggles were not just on the court, but also included challenges with adapting to the NBA lifestyle and professional expectations. His inability to meet the expectations of a top pick left a lasting impact on how draft prospects are evaluated. Despite some late career improvement, he never fully lived up to the hype surrounding his selection. Number 4. Michael Oloko, 1998, Los Angeles Clippers. Chosen first overall in the 1998 NBA draft, Michael Oloko was expected to become a dominant center. However, he failed to make a significant impact, struggling with consistency and skill development throughout his career. Despite his high draft position, Oloko never became the cornerstone player the Clippers had hoped for, leaving his selection as one of the more disappointing draft decisions in NBA history. His lackluster performance was a significant factor in the Clippers' struggles during that era. Olowokandi's career statistics were far below what was anticipated for a first overall pick. This gap between expectation and reality solidified his status as a notable draft bust. Number 3. Darko Milicic, 2003 Detroit Pistons. Drafted as the second overall pick in 2003, Darko Milicic was selected ahead of future Hall of Famers like Carmelo Anthony, Chris Bosh, and Dwayne Wade. Milicic's career never lived up to the high expectations set by his draft position, and he struggled to make a significant impact in the NBA. His selection is often remembered as a major missed opportunity for the Pistons given the talent available in that draft class. Milicic's inability to adapt and contribute consistently only added to the frustration of the Pistons and their fans. His career was marked by short stints with several teams, each ending in disappointment. The contrast between his career and those of his draft peers highlights the magnitude of the missed opportunity. Number 2. Greg Oden, 2007 Portland Trail Blazers. Greg Oden was selected first overall in the 2007 NBA draft with the expectation of becoming a dominant center. However, injuries plagued his career, limiting him to just a fraction of his potential. Despite showing glimpses of his talent, Oden's frequent injuries and inability to stay on the court overshadowed his career. His repeated surgeries and long rehabilitation periods prevented him from achieving the consistent high-level play expected of him. The comparison to Kevin Durant, who was drafted second and became an MVP, further amplifies the disappointment of Oden's career. Ultimately, Oden's story is a poignant example of how injuries can derail even the most promising careers. Number 1. Anthony Bennett, 2013 Cleveland Cavaliers. The first overall pick in the 2013 NBA draft, Anthony Bennett's career is often cited as one of the biggest disappointments in draft history. Highly anticipated as a potential franchise player, Bennett struggled with injuries and inconsistent performance throughout his career. His inability to meet the expectations set by his draft position led to a career marked by frequent team changes and limited impact on the court. Bennett's struggles were compounded by a lack of improvement in key areas such as defense and conditioning. Despite brief moments of promise, he never developed into the cornerstone player the Cavaliers envisioned. His career serves as a stark reminder of the challenges and risks associated with high draft picks. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.